Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So you might have a few thoughts going through your head right now. A, Alex, why aren't you wearing makeup? B, what the fuck is this video about? Or C, okay then. So I'm not wearing makeup today because I am doing a short product review on the Clarisonic. I feel like I got it in January, the very first week of January. It's been about 3 months since I initially got it, and I've been using it. No, I don't want to say every day because I don't use it every day, but I do use it at least every other day, and definitely do try to use it nightly as much as I can, or as much as I can remember, because you know, life happens and sometimes I go to sleep without washing my makeup and I just use the makeup wipe to take off my makeup, and so don't want to say that I use this every night because I don't, but I do try to use it as much as I can. I kind of just want to share with you guys my experience using the Clarisonic, the pros and the cons. With that being said, I am on here without makeup because I feel like if I were to sit here with makeup on and, you know, a full face and looking flawless, then I'm giving you a false perception of what the Clarisonic can do for you. And as y'all know, and I think part of the reason that you guys watch my foundation review videos so much is because I don't have perfect skin, and I have never had perfect skin. I think the only time I had perfect skin was when I was in Accutane, and that was an experience all in its own. And, you know, I don't. This is something that I'm suffering with every day. I do have acne. I have acne scars. Sometimes I wake up and my skin is pretty great after using the Clarisonic, and sometimes my skin is irritated because there's many factors that go into that. I do take Ritalin, which is like Adderall, and I have noticed that when I take Ritalin, it does make me break out, and I was going to assume it has to do with the fact that it's dehydrating my body. Dehydrating me, it's sucking up all the nutrients from my skin, and so breakouts. With that being said, that is why I am on screen right now without makeup. I feel pretty naked right now. So first things first, I got the Clarisonic through QVC for, I want to say it was like $130, $150, but I was doing like easy payments, which was like 20, 30, I think it was like $33, and it was like 5 or 6 payments. It's about $150, but it did come with a year supply of brush heads, which means I have like 5 brush heads, and every 3 months you're supposed to replace, well, now that I think about it, it says there's a year's worth, but you're only supposed to replace the Clarisonic brush every 3 months. So really, you got like a year and a half, maybe more. It is about time that I replace my brush head. This one's starting to, the little bristles are starting to come out. Like I can literally pull them out, so I know it's definitely time to change mine. What's up, Lauren? You're texting me, interrupting my video. Shout out to you. With that being said, definitely time to replace my brush head, so I figured why not sit down and make a video. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the pros and then do the cons and then conclude the video. I just feel like this is gonna be a very short video because it's more of a product review, not so much a demonstration, but if you would like a demonstration, let me know down below and I'll be sure to do that for you guys. So first things first. When I got the Clarisonic, I work at Sephora, and my Sephora is very skincare based, and so everyone is always talking about the Clarisonic and how good it is for your skin. Having heard that and having always been curious about the Clarisonic, I decided to, you know what, let me give it a shot. I did not purchase it from Sephora just because it would have been more expensive, and granted that I am living in LA and living on a budget, I bought it through QVC because I can afford $33 a month. That's no big deal to me. I can't, however, afford a $150 splurge all in one sitting, so I was like, okay, QVC, come through. So the Clarisonic is supposed to exfoliate, stimulates circulation, cleans deep into the pores, and helps your skincare products penetrate and work more effectively into your skin. So sometimes when you wash your hands with your hands, you're still leaving behind oil, residue, dirt, makeup, and so that can make your skin appear dull. It can stop your skincare from fully working on your skin. The Clarisonic uses sonic frequency that is more than 300 movements per second, which the company claims removes 6 times more makeup and 2 times more dirt and oil than just using your hands. So already, Clarisonic sounds amazing. As far as my acne, I don't think the Clarisonic is revolutionary. It did not get rid of my acne by any means. However, I will say that the Clarisonic did help to start lightening and start fading my acne scars, my hyperpigmentation. If you were to touch my skin is actually very smooth. Obviously I do have some acne, but if you were to look at me right now through this video, you would think that I have a lot of texture. Sorry to disappoint, guys. I don't have as much texture as people assume I do. If you were to touch my face is actually very smooth. I do, however, have a lot of hyperpigmentation that is left over from my acne scars, and it's just, you know, acne scars, that have built up over the year, and so that causes a lot of dullness. It causes me to wear, you know, medium full coverage foundation because I have that hyperpigmentation. I will say that from using the Clarisonic, it did start to fade a lot of my hyperpigmentation, and it might have to do with the fact that I'm using my Clarisonic in conjunction with skincare products that help to eliminate and fade those things, such as the Triple Acid Peel by Peter Thomas Roth that I have been using once a week, and I have noticed that after using it, it does fade my hyperpigmentation. And with that being said, my pore size has dramatically shrunk. I believe that when Clarisonic says that your pores will shrink or they will just reduce in size, I believe it 100%. I feel like when I use the Clarisonic the night before, the morning after, my pores are so small, just my skin looks so smooth and flawless that when I go in to apply my foundation or my makeup, everything just looks amazing. And I even have people telling me at work, like, what foundation are you using? Your skin looks amazing. Because they see the results, because they've seen me with acne, they've seen me, obviously they've seen my pores, my skin texture, everything. And moving on from that, I feel like the Clarisonic does 100% help to take off the makeup, to take off the dirt and the oils that's still on your skin. I feel like when I use my hands, it's not the same as when I use the Clarisonic. My face just feels more clean, and I can actually take a makeup wipe after using the Clarisonic and there will be no makeup on the makeup wipe, and that says a lot because sometimes you wash your face and then you take a makeup wipe just to like remove the residue like from your eyes and stuff, and you'll still pick up foundation. And when I use the Clarisonic, I don't get those same results, so that's just amazing. Another thing that I can say about the Clarisonic is that it really helps to exfoliate. So from using this, I haven't really needed to use exfoliators or use things to eliminate the dullness from my face, so I am saving money on that aspect. This is going to help for your skincare products to penetrate deeper into the skin. I have noticed that when I use my Clarisonic and then I use my Triple Acid Peel from Peter Thomas Roth, which is supposed to brighten your skin and reduce any hyperpigmentation, I have noticed that the product works better than when I wasn't using my Clarisonic. Moving on to the cons, and this is more realistic, I cannot use the Clarisonic every time I wash my face because it would irritate the fuck out of my skin. When I first got it, I went like 5 days by using it day and night, day and night, day and night, and by the time that was over, my skin was so irritated, I was literally breaking out everywhere. And so I minimized the use of my Clarisonic to every night, and that seems to work for me. And sometimes I just skip a night just because if I feel like my skin is super sensitive, and you'll know if your skin is sensitive when you put in your skincare products, and if you feel like it tingles or it burns, and it normally doesn't burn, then you've probably over exfoliated your face, and that's the nights when I don't use my Clarisonic, or I skip a night the next night. So that's just the reality of the Clarisonic. Obviously, when you're taking something like this and you're just, you know, going to town on your face with it, it will cause some irritation. Some people, you might not even experience that. In my case, I have sensitive skin. Obviously, I'm acne prone, so of course, over exfoliation, overly stimulating your face will cause breakouts. And right now, I'm actually breaking out because I took my Ritalin, like I said, so this is not from over exfoliating, this is just my Ritalin. I've gotten better of knowing when to use my Clarisonic and when not to use my Clarisonic. It's all about trial and error. The second con to this is if you have acne prone skin, I don't think that this is a miracle device. I don't think that this is going to cure your acne by any means. However, it is going to help to remove the makeup, to remove the grime, and long term, it's going to reduce the risk of you getting acne scars or getting hyperpigmentation because it's going to be exfoliating and brightening your skin. With that being said, another con to this would be the price. A lot of people can't commit to the $150 to $200 price tag. I mean, like I said, even I can't do that. Like I said, I got it through QVC, and like I said, it was affordable. So definitely check out QVC if you haven't checked out QVC or never heard of it. Definitely check them out. That's basically the pros and the cons. I can't think of any other con other than it causing irritation. I think it's a great device, and I feel like if you're someone like me who has, you know, acne scars, who suffers from acne or just skin texture in general, I think this is a great device. I don't think it's a miracle product. I don't think that everybody needs this, but I do know of other devices that are similar to the Clarisonic but much cheaper. I personally don't recommend those just because, yes, they're great, yes, they're duplicates, but if you don't have perfect skin, like myself, I would definitely recommend that you splurge, that you make the investment into a Clarisonic, because I have used those $40 cleansing devices. I've used those $80 cleansing devices. I know some YouTubers that there's a specific brand that they advertise and they really promote, and I have used those and they do not work. All they did was irritate my skin. And the cool thing about the Clarisonic is that there's so many different brush heads. I actually used a deep pore one, and that might be why it irritates my skin every night. They do have some for sensitive skin. They have one for acne prone skin. So they have a wide range of different brush heads for every single type of skin type. And I feel like those cheaper brush devices don't really cater to sensitive skin, and although they are great if you have perfect skin, if you have sensitive skin, I definitely recommend you invest in this, just because those might irritate your face more, and this can be a little bit more compromising to sensitive skin. Just saying. Like I said, I've tried those devices and they did not work for me. All it did was make me break out more, and I just think the Clarisonic is a great device. If you've been contemplating it, stop contemplating it and take a shot, buy it. You can even buy it from Sephora, and if 2 months later you don't like it, take it back to Sephora. They will gladly exchange it. Sephora has a great return policy, so does Nordstrom. Yeah. Overall, guys, I think the Clarisonic is a great investment. I think that if you're not looking at it from an acne perspective, because I feel like if you're looking at it like it's going to solve your issues for your acne, it's not going to do that. However, if you're looking at it from the angle of prevention, anti-aging, if you're looking at it because you have acne scars or hyperpigmentation, I think this is going to really help your skin. I feel like it has made my skin so much brighter, so much softer, and I really love that because, like I said, my makeup just glides on now. I don't have to struggle. I feel like my skin tone has changed. Before, I feel like I had a lot of redness, and I feel like the Clarisonic has really helped to brighten my face. Like, I don't have so much redness. My skin looks brighter. Even on camera right now, I'm looking at it and my skin just looks so much brighter than it does, or than it did in the past. So yeah, I just think this is a great product. If you haven't tried it, I definitely think you should. And with that being said, guys, that basically concludes today's video. Please make sure to subscribe to my Instagram and my Snapchat if you haven't done so already. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the Clarisonic, let me know down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. I try to reply to everyone as much as I can. And until next time, guys, DGAFpanda out.